I'm Mike Howell, a multimedia journalist from the University of Iowa. I've experience in technical directing on a TCXD 850 TriCaster and also reported and edited sports for Daily Iowan TV. Here are 3 examples of my work that I reported, edited, and produced. I hope you enjoy my work. Thanks for watching. It's typical in an Iowa winter to see a lot of white outside, but this year there's a lot of white inside Carver Hawkeye Arena heating up the court. Aaron White, that is. The 6'8 freshman from Strongsville, Ohio, has experienced a phenomenal first year in the post for the Hawkeyes. A season ago, Melson Basabe led the team in rebounds in his first season in Iowa City, but this year White has taken Mel's role as leading rebounder. White may have wowed many Hawk fans so far with his production this season, but the confidence he is showing on the court has been there from day one.
I play with a chip on my shoulder, as I've mentioned before, because from high school on, always being overlooked a little bit. I just come out and prove, to everyone that I belong at this level and I can succeed at this level.
White is averaging 10 and 5 this season and has scored in double figures 11 times. White has also earned starts in his last 4 games for the Hawkeyes, and it's a place he looks to stay. Looking at the last 4 games, White has scored 52 points and grabbed 29 rebounds. But despite his outstanding performance, coming off a 19-point loss to Northwestern last Thursday has kept White humble.
Like I'm putting fingers anywhere because I have just as much blame as everyone else on the team about what happened tonight. Team effort, break down the film, learn from it, keep getting better in practice and games.
At 6 foot 8 inches, White is the tallest starter on the team this year, but with a pair of near 7-footers coming in the next year's recruiting class, the Hawkeyes look to have a bright and big future. Mike Howell, Daily Iowan TV Sports. Adam Robinson, Brandon Wager, Jewel Hampton, Marcus Coker, Mikhail McCall. That's 5 Iowa running backs that have left the Hawkeye football team in the past 2 years.
We're dealing with 18 to 22-year-old guys. And all you guys know at 18 to 22 years old, you don't always make the best decisions. But really it comes down to decision making, and as coaches, we can't be with those guys 24 hours a day. But it really comes down to, education and hoping those guys make good decisions.
And now the injury bug has aided in the cursing of all Iowa running backs. Just a week ago, before his ACL injury, sophomore-to-be Jordan Canzeri topped the depth charts at running back for Iowa and looked to be the most experienced ball carrier Iowa had coming into the 2012 season next fall. Even then, he only had 31 carries on 114 yards and only 9 carries here in Kinnick Stadium. The running back carousel has many wondering who will carry the load next fall. The top 3 returning following Canzeri have a total of 35 carries for 131 yards, and none have scored a touchdown. Running backs coach Lester Erb says although it's not an ideal situation, there could be a positive with the opening at tailback.
I think it just comes down to, there's going to be opportunities for those guys. When you recruit guys that they see an opportunity that they're going to come in and have a chance to play, and unfortunately over the past couple of years we've been able to sell that.
Opportunities that these young backs could take advantage of this spring. Mike Howell, Daily Iowan TV Sports. Over 2,000 university students here participating in Dance Marathon, and Morel captains have a special job. While walking around Dance Marathon, you notice a lot of bright green shirts. Red shirts, on the other hand, are a lot less frequent. These shirts are reserved for Morel captains. Morel captains are the face of the operation. All 52 are assigned to a group of dancers that they have to organize and energize to ensure they raise the money and attend the events.
It's all worth it in the end, but it's a lot of time and a lot of man hours to get it all done.
Morel captains are in charge of around 30 to 50 dancers throughout the year and are also assigned a family to write and contact during the year.
You hear all these stories and the cancer survivors and their battles, but having that connection with the family, knowing personally what they've gone through and becoming a part of their family is an amazing feeling.
With the added responsibility Morel captains are faced with, they receive a special entrance at the beginning of the marathon that most captains describe as breathtaking.
Running through that crowd tonight was probably the highlight of my life.
I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was so excited. We were all waiting in the back to run in, and I
I was nervous I was going to trip and get trampled on, but I mean, it's just, I can't even explain it. My heart was pounding so fast. You're just so excited, and I mean, I'm sure all the families go through the same thing coming out of the tunnel.
The entrance and notoriety is only an added bonus, though. As the captain said, the real reason they are involved is simple. It's for the kids. Mike Howell, Daily Iowan TV.